When it comes to Lego, there's always some sets that you aren't able to pick up for one reason or another that you always regret not getting. This is the same for me, and there are multiple that I definitely regret not getting. Today's video, I just wanted to go through a few big ones that I just never was able to get, and I really wish I would have because they look pretty sweet. So getting right into it, we have the 2013 Republic Gunship. This one needs no introduction. Probably one of the best gunships we've ever gotten. It's the correct size, it looks nice, it has plenty of room inside, and the minifigures weren't terrible. Although, I think for this set, I just wanted it for the build itself. The minifigures, they were good, but some of the things were a little annoying, like how they only gave us one pilot. I really think they could have given us two. They definitely could have given us at least one or two normal clones as well. The clone captain's pretty cool. Super battle droids are appreciated, and Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Padme are all pretty nice. But again, it would have been nice to actually get some more clones with it, especially a second pilot. So I think for that set, it was mostly just for the build, and I really regret not getting it. The next one is the 2015 Turbo Tank that was a Revenge of the Sith set, so it was taking place during Episode 3 on Kashyyyk. For this set, I think the build and the figures were absolutely awesome, and I definitely regret not picking it up. That Gree and 41st Kashyyyk Trooper were perfect. Quinlan Voss and Luminara and Dooley were both very, very cool to get. The Turbo Tank, although a little bit smaller than the previous two, especially like the 2010 one, it was still a good build. It still looked good, and it was overall a really good set. Maybe the battle droids were a little weak. Again, we could have maybe taken out the battle droids and just given a few more clones because, in my opinion, it doesn't make sense for big sets like this to have like two on foot enemies versus a huge tank. Like, I think, and I'm kind of getting on a rant here, but if Lego made sets of just one group, so like if it was just a clone set and then they made just a droid set to go at one another, that would make a lot more sense. So I think Lego would be better off doing that. So like in this case, instead of two battle droids, we'd be getting a few more clones. I think that would have been better, but it was still a really nice set, and I still really regret not getting it. Ooh, okay, this next one hurts a lot because this is a smaller set, so this wasn't even too expensive at all. This was the Hailfire Droid that came out in 2014. Absolutely perfect. Came with a Lieutenant Clone Trooper, the only set it came in, two Super Battle Droids, and that really nice looking Hailfire Droid. And I'm not going to lie, if that set came out today, I would have treated it as a battle pack because I think the price was either 20 or 30 at max, probably like 20, because this was back when Lego and Lego Star Wars prices actually made a little bit of sense. So let's say this was $20. This would have been a battle pack. That's the prices of battle packs today. And yet you get one clone, which, I mean, granted, you might not want to army build lieutenants, but it's still a cool looking figure. And it's really nice to get two super battle droids and a really nice looking Hailfire droid. So I definitely would have got multiple of these. But I regret not even getting one back when it came out. So up next, we got the Z95 Head Hunter. This was another 2013 set, 3 minifigures. The build, personally, Z95 Head Hunters never interested me. They seem kind of boring. They seem flat. So in this case, I think I would have just wanted this set for the figs because that pilot and that helmet is awesome. And I don't know if Lego will ever release pilots like that again, but I really hope they do because this set was awesome for that. It was also really nice to get Pong Krell and another 500 First Trooper. But like I said, that pilot is the big reason why. I would way rather get an ARC 170, so that's pretty good. That one's coming out next year. But like, it was still a nice set. It was still a really, really good set. And I still regret not picking it up. The AV7 Cannon, 2014 set. This one doesn't need any explanation nor an introduction. It came with two Phase 2 Wolf Troopers, the only set it ever came in, plus a really nice looking Plo Koon, a really bad looking Droideka, which is the weak part of the set, but at least they gave you something anyway, and the AV7 cannon itself, which, to be honest, I think both things are really nice. I like the cannon. It looks nice. It looks very cool. But the figs, of course, are perfect. and I really, really regret not picking up this set. Another one we got that's somewhat cheap was Anakin's Starfighter from 2014, but the reason why I really wish I would have picked this one up is that it was from the 2003 Clone Wars, the only set we ever got from that show. I absolutely loved that show. It was perfect in explaining what the Clone Wars actually was. The characters were good, the art style was amazing. It was the best General Grievous like that they ever showed before. And like I said, it was the only set they ever made of it, and I really, really wish I would have picked this one up. His Starfighter, Anakin Starfighter itself, even looks really, really sweet. Like, it looks like a hot rod of Starfighters. So in it, that of itself is a really good reason to get it. But also, that Asajj Ventress is exclusive, so is that Anakin, and both look amazing. So another set that I really, really regret not getting. Now this final set here, this one's probably the least of all of these that I regret not getting. Like, it never really interested me too much, but like looking back at it, it's kind of one where I was like, yeah, it would have been pretty cool if I could have picked this one up. It's the Umbar Mobile Heavy Cannon from the Umbaran arc, which was a very good arc in the 2008 Clone Wars show. But what made this one so cool was that 212th Trooper, even though, to be honest, it looked more like a 327 Trooper because that's yellow, not orange. But still looked like a pretty good fig. The Umbarans were pretty cool figs to get, and that Ahsoka was also really nice. Not to mention that the build looked pretty good too. So I think for this set, it would have been cool for both reasons, for both the figs and the build. But this is just another one where, unfortunately, I just was never able to pick it up, and now I kind of regret it. But yeah, these are some of the main sets that I regret not getting. There are a few more that maybe I'll talk about some other time in another video, but what are some sets that you guys regret not getting? I'm sure everyone has one or two or maybe more. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Please like, subscribe, do all that other YouTube stuff, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.